Hey guys, Dark Ryan 91 here, doing an unexpected review on Naruto Shippuden. I honestly didn't think I was gonna be doing any reviews on Naruto at all. I mean, this is my channel, I review a lot of things, but I do more reviews on Dragon Ball because I love Dragon Ball. Now, I usually say at the very beginning, if you don't want to know what's going on, don't watch the video. But since pretty much everybody's seen these two episodes, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to go right into it. Naruto Shippuden anime episodes 476 and 477 were godly episodes. They really were. I remember watching the very first time, the very first fight between Naruto and Sasuke. And I thought that was epic. And then we see the one-tailed Naruto versus the curse mark winged Sasuke. I thought that was awesome. And then we had all the other fights that they had in between, whether they were big or small. But this tops all fights in Naruto Shippuden and in Naruto period. This beats the episode of Naruto and Sasuke fighting Madara and Kaguya, the person or the sage's mother. But this episode or these two episodes had it all. I haven't watched Naruto Shippuden in months now, nearly 4 or 5 months now, or I think longer than that, honestly, because every time we would get more into the story of the Fourth Great War, they'd take a break, so to speak, with filler episodes, and I got tired of it, so I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna watch anymore. I already know what happened anyway because I read the manga, so I know what went down, what happens, and things like that. I know the anime, they put certain things in there just to make it a little longer, or to um you know like flashbacks or certain lines in the anime that weren't in the manga. And this fight, I swear they had it all. They had Sasuke's perfect Susanoo. They had Naruto's QB or Kurama's. You see this picture. This picture is not from the anime. This is actually from the game. But this is exactly what happened in the anime. Now he does a Rasen Shuriken Beast tailed bomb and a Rasen Shuriken, and that was pretty awesome. You had them fighting in the air, and usually they don't. Naruto isn't like Dragon Ball Z where they have the ability to fly. But to see the perfect form of the QB and the perfect form of Sasuke Susanoo fighting in the air was awesome. I give this episode a 10 out of 10, or fuck it, I give it a 100 out of 10 because it was just that great. And what made it even more nostalgic was when they showed the flashbacks from Naruto's point of view and from Sasuke's point of view. And that included their childhood, that included the fights. Even in the academy when Sasuke and Naruto were put up against each other, they showed that. They showed, a lot of things that made it very, very nostalgic. And I think what made it even better, or what it meant, for me anyway, what made the episode better, or I liked it a little more, besides the fighting and the flashbacks, was the little mini dialogue that they had at the very beginning on the top of the statues of Hashirama and Madara. And then while Naruto was in his Kyuubi form and Sasuke was in his Susanoo form, they had fist bumps. It wasn't done intentionally. They were going towards each other, almost like the punch that Goku does to Cell. You know, you both of them punch each other in the face, but they both fist bumped and they looked at each other for a little bit. And there was another flashback. Oh, it was a mini flashback, but it was what happened in the anime when Naruto and Sasuke were talking to the Sage of Six Paths, and Naruto was saying, "Oh, I want to do this because because of Sasuke. He's my closest friend. He's my best friend." And you have Sasuke on the other hand saying, "Oh, I need to cut ties with him if I want to be Hokage. I want to do this. I want to do that." And he's saying, oh, "I want to cut ties because Naruto is my closest friend." So after all these years of him running away, looking for great power, he still considers Naruto his greatest friend, his closest friend, because at the end of the day, Naruto is all Sasuke has. As much as he's hard headed, he's acting all mopey because he lost Itachi, he lost his parents, you know, he lost whoever else was closest to him. You know, he still considers Naruto his greatest friend. As much as he says that he wants to sever all ties between him so he can go with his plan of being Hokage and changing the world, at the end of the day, he still cares about him because this is going to be a little mini spoiler. This is from the manga. He tells Naruto that he was envious, that he was jealous, that he was getting better than Sasuke, because he never gave up. He was the hard-headed knucklehead that he's always been. He's 16, and yet he still acts the same. You know, he may be a little bit more mature. He has more power than what he used to have, but he's still that knuckleheaded kid that ran around the Leaf Village and putting graffiti art all over the Hokage statue or the Hokage faces on the Hokage mountain. And then Naruto says, "No, I was jealous of you because you were better than me. You always have been. You were always one step ahead of me." And I can't, that scene, I will say it now, that scene, if I do end up watching it, whether it's live stream on YouTube or actually go on a website to watch the episode, that would probably hit me the hardest. Because that was after all these years. It was almost about 6 years, I believe it was. Because in Naruto, I think he was like 10 or 11, so about 5, 6 years of him running away and being rogue, having them after the fight, having their little heart to heart. They're probably gonna have the sad music playing. They're gonna probably have some flashbacks and whatever. But again, for me to miss so many months of Naruto, even though I knew what happened because I read the manga already, and the manga finished what, 2 years ago, I think. And to come back, because I was on YouTube, I didn't even think that it was, you know, what was going on. I was on YouTube looking for a video, and I see someone streaming episode 476 and 477, so I decide to watch it, and it blew my pants off. Not literally, but it blew my pants off. It was just the animation, the music, the camera angles, everything. And I go and I say this a lot with Dragon Ball as well, because you know I started very late. I didn't start episode 1 of Dragon Ball Super. I started with episode 36, which was my first video of reviewing Dragon Ball Super, and here I am with Naruto Shippuden episode 476, 477. I'm pretty deep into it, but you know, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna do a review on this, but it was just that great of episodes that I had to review it. I had to. Just, you know, you had Sasuke's perfect Susanoo, you know, absorbing the area. He had some I was like it's a whole bunch of rocks around him that had, I think lightning was in them or something, or some absorption type thing for for chakra, and to see his Susanoo before it actually went perfect was that quick scene of Sasuke Susanoo going perfect Susanoo was even greater. And then another part that I did like, before I end off the review, another part I did like, you had a shadow clone of Naruto and in the Kyuubi form, all down in the forest, collecting nature, collecting sage jutsu, or collecting nature chakra, which was awesome. I wasn't expecting that because I don't remember seeing that in the manga. To see a shadow clone of Naruto in the Kyuubi form, of sitting still, absorbing chakra, so he can use Sage Mode as well, was awesome. Because just last night, I went to go see, or not go to see, but I went on YouTube, and because I watched episode 476 and 477, I had a whole bunch of other videos come up on my YouTube that were recommended to me from Naruto. So I decided to watch the training he went to learn the Sage Jutsu. And then right after that, I went, you know what? I'm not gonna watch all the episodes. I'm just gonna go straight to the pain arc. And when I first saw that, I saw that in Japanese. And then I decided to go, okay, I'm gonna go search for it, and then okay, it was in the English dub. It was still, whether it's in Japanese or in English, it's still amazing. That pain arc is the #1 arc in Naruto Shippuden. But fight-wise, I think Naruto versus Sasuke episode 476 and 477 beats them all. This fight beats all other fights that's happened so far. But if you guys felt the same way, that you felt, you thought it was awesome, you felt the nostalgia, you felt like you were that kid again watching Naruto for the very first time, or you felt like you were that kid sitting down, your mouth, your jaw dropping on the floor because you saw Naruto and Sasuke fight for the very first time. So if you felt the nostalgia, you thought it was awesome, you loved everything about the 2 episodes, please leave a like. If you want to share the video, please share the video and just comment what part of the episode did you like. I like the whole thing. I said I like this, I like that, but I love the whole thing, the whole fight. It's not done yet, but I loved it all. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.